Don't come out there with me looking like that, my
But
nigga.
how do you holler at her when she dressed like that? Is it the same way you holler at her if like she was dressed pretty modestly?
Probably not.
What'd you say? What would you say? What how did you well
He's so confused. Like,
yeah, just weird to me. Like how'd y'all even get to that point?
Yo, she hit me with the okey doke, man. You know what I'm saying? I met her. She looked nice in her clothes. You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation. She talked too much though. So she like talked my head off. And then that's when I knew I would never talk to her again. So she just talked for like 10 minutes and all I was like was, oh, okay. And then she kept talking. Then it's like it took you 10 minutes to realize you talking too much, yo. And then she tried to apologize and was like, well, tell me more about you. I was like, well, nothing. I'm a basic dude. So
She was talking about herself.
yeah, herself, what she wanted to do, and didn't even know what she was talking about because she in the same field. So I know the field. So you could tell she was somebody who wanted to know, like she knew more and try to present herself as such. But it was like, yeah,
she was a CNA saying she was a nurse. That's what she was. That's all
really
it was. I got
nothing.
you.
It'd be
Hey,
a
she
lot
might
of
be
that.
listening. She might be listening on a podcast. Yo, if you listening tonight, yo, I can't rock with you, yo. You know what I'm saying? It was nice to meet you. You know what I'm saying? It was nice to meet you and everything.
That's why A is my God, though.
That's all, yo. It was never gonna be nothing anyway, though. You know what I mean? The conversation was cool, but it was never gonna be nothing anyway, yo.
I thought you just said the
For the
conversation
street
wasn't
days, boy.
cool. I thought you said the
For the
conversation
street
wasn't
days, it'd be rough.
What'd you say here?
I thought you said the conversation wasn't cool.
Yeah, I said it. I mean, it was alright, like, cause she's smart, but she's not smart. She pretended to be smart, but she listened too, though. So, like, when I was like, "Well, no, this," she was like, "Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense," and I'm like, "I know it do, because you don't know what you're talking about."
A lot of functioning idiots in very critical positions, and it's quite scary. Honestly,
It's so scary, man.
so she a therapist?
Why are people like no? But why are people like that? Like, it's like if you don't know, like, it's okay not to know. Sit back, ask questions, and know.
People programmed not to look stupid.
Yeah, it's different when you're supposed to know. That'd be the problem. You know what I'm saying? When they supposed to know and they don't know, that's when they can't be truthful and shit. Yeah. All right. Everybody mute real quick. Mic check. Mike say hello from the Twitch stream. Shout out to them. We'll give Shannon the opportunity to come back, but we're gonna get this shit. Okay. Is she good now? Let me see.
I'm back. Sorry.
All right. Nay, what's up? Let me hear yours.
What's up?
Good. Alex.
Hey y'all.
Is
it delayed again?
Nah, you good. Say something again.
Something.
You right there.
Okay.
Just leave. Eddie, what's good?
What it do?
Like you giving me, real Malcolm X vibes, man.
All day, man. Don't eat no pork, no white women. I don't want no milk in my coffee. None of that.
Word. Adrian was good.
Yo, it was good. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, what's good, y'all?
Are you A plus today? You're not A Mike. When did you A Mike?
I was only A Mike like once. I might go back to A Mike when what's the name come back, y'all?
Oh, Q.
Yeah. I miss Q. Where you at, man? It ain't been the same since you've been gone, yo.
Yeah, they got her working overtime. I think she on fries now. So. Hey, Shan, you just got on, but hold on, let me see if I can share this comment.
Yep. Hey. Sorry.
Are you good now?
Single. He's from what he said he's from?
That
Yeah,
ain't
that man
nobody
from the
business.
island.
Now he's from Saudi Arabia, you said.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't get you a prince, Shani.
Oh my gosh.
He got his own money.
Word.
What?
When we say he got his own money, he got his
got his
own
own money.
money.
Sorry, I just love Pilates. So
B was good.
Good evening, good folks. Good evening, good folks.
Good. Everything golden.
Wonderful.
How being a lifeguard going?
That's going wonderful. I'm working my way up, about to be supervisor. They had me doing some supervisory stuff this week. Yeah, I can't be at the bottom. That's just not me. What's so funny?
You
I'm here for it.
you save anybody yet?
No, because I prevent stuff. You know, I tell them take your ass back to the shallow end. You know?
Wait, hold on. I got one quick question. What does a supervisor lifeguard do?
You have to. You're just trying to be funny, ain't you?
No, I'm serious.
No, you just gotta take classes. You gotta know how to check temperature in the pool, add the chlorine to it, and then I will start doing schedules, and I'll be going to different sites.
Okay. That's what's up, man. You got to start somewhere, man.
Yes, sir.
Bub was good, man.
What's good, my good peoples? The message is always in the cloth, baby. Let's get it.
Word. How did you? Because you had a booth, right? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I had a little vendor event in New Britain. It was popping, man. Made some bread, you know. I always get love, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't one of those that be like, yo, why nobody don't never support me? Because I always get support. So it was
yeah, that's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And you've been doing it the right way for a long time. You just went sideways too. Yeah, hear me?
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Said was good.
What's good, my brother?
Hey, shit, man. Everything's everything, man. Hey,
What's
said
good?
motherfuckers be waiting for your shit to freeze too. They
I know.
be smiling and shit.
No, they got me off the one time when I was in the garage when I first moved into the house with the no Wi-Fi. We here now, man. We back. We back. We settling into the crib, so we good, man.
Yeah, man, for real, man. Hey, Shan, how was we have to call you Shani?
That's what she wanted to be called.
What's listed.
That's right. That's Shanny.
But you know, DJ Hamp, would you like to call me Shannon?
I catch your drift. Hey, how was Pilates? I didn't know niggas still did that.
It's a Lori Harvey inspired type of thing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was sorry, my
Wrong
camera's
inspiration.
It was inspired by the hoe.
Is she a hoe?
Hell yeah, she a hoe.
Is she not a hoe? Really the question.
She's a gold digging bitch.
But she has her own money.
I don't give a damn. She's still a bitch.
She don't got her own money. She got a parents' money.
She don't have her own money.
But the question is she accessible to you?
Wow.
So, if she is not
If I had if he had a couple of million, if somebody have a couple million, she's accessible to anybody that got them millions.
Wow.
But for the people on this call, is she accessible to you?
That don't change the fact.
Hold on. Let me. First of all, you might want to Google me. I can have anybody I want to. Like, let's not be disrespectful.
Okay.
I feel like that was a very disrespectful comment to me and the fellas.
It wasn't a disrespectful comment. It was a question.
It's probably because you knew, so you don't know everybody on the panel.
I just asked
without a doubt, anybody on this panel, they probably can have anybody that they want. We're dealing with some high quality men up here. That's all.
I hear you, baby. I just asked a question. Right. I don't have no judgment. I just got questions.
We here, Shanny. We here, Shanny. We here.
That's all. That's all. No judgment.
This might be risky. All right, man. It's getting spicy already, man. Welcome, Shannon. Hey, this Shannon's second time up here though. She was getting spicy last time. Now that I think about it,
I was just questions, no judgment. That's all.
she's smoky though. She'll have smoke for niggas. Don't let her fool you.
Let's
Because
get
she
it.
dressed like the '90s. Don't let her fool you, man.
Listen, I invest in gold, not purses. All right.
I can dig it. So we're gonna visit this tonight, man. Is social media detrimental to our society? So we got a couple questions just to break this down. You know. All right. First topic. Let me see which one I want. Does social media make relationships harder?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why, Bob?
Um, I feel like it makes relationships harder because both parties are exposed to more than what they normally would be exposed to if there was no social media. You know what I'm saying? Like if you walk outside your house and you just go to the grocery store or I don't or anywhere else, a fucking car part store or whatever, you're not
Yeah.
gonna be exposed to all these half dressed women or or women with plastic surgery body parts and what have you. You're just not gonna be exposed to that. You know what I'm saying? So social media gives you like you get to experience like a world you would never think you would could you could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Looking
Mhm.
at women looking at women you probably would never see in your life, but now they're all at your disposal all day, every day. So
Mm.
and likewise for women too, as far as with the men. I mean, you don't really see a lot of men on social media. With they meat
Mm.
with they meat hanging out and shit. But it's a lot.
Well,
It's a lot that floss money. You know
well,
what I'm saying?
do you think that we don't see it because it's not in our algorithm?
Well, it's a possibility, but even with that, I think women like the boys or the men rather that's showing off what they got financially per se,
Do
financially, jewelry, cars, all that type of shit, house, you know, that type
Do
of shit.
we?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
You
go
do.
ahead, Shan. What's your thoughts, Shan?
Um, Repeat the question. Do you? Because I want to answer
You ain't
specific.
ready. See, you ain't ready.
No, I want to answer
You ain't
specifically to
ready.
the
Well,
question
you
because I don't want to just respond above because I appreciate his comment, but I want to answer specifically to the question.
well you could do one or two, however you feel. But does social media make relationships more difficult?
I would say yes, because of the nature of it, leaves a lot up to interpretation of someone's intent in using it. So I, as someone's girlfriend, might look at the way my man's using social media. He ain't thinking really much of it. But to me, I'm interpreting it wrong of his intent of how he's engaging with it and how he views it, as much as he may feel some type of way about how I'm engaging with it, right? And it,
Mhm.
to Bub's point, it does give you access to those you normally wouldn't have access. Um, and invites you into this fantasy world that doesn't really exist, like the opportunity to judge or be with Lori Harvey. You don't know nothing about that girl except for the fact that you reached
She's a
out to
gold
her
digging bitch.
on social media. I'm just
She's a
saying,
gold digging bitch.
we're invited into her space and her dating life via social media because she allows us to.
Well, we
And
can
she
Google in her
I had a
wholeness.
question before.
We can Google in her wholeness.
But how's she a hoe? She's been in committed relationships, has she not?
Yeah, about 20 million of them. She a hoe.
She been in committed relationships? You must be
Yeah,
getting news from the shade room specifically.
Yo,
she's been in
didn't she
relationships.
date a
But
father and
I
their
mean,
son?
just to
She's a hoe.
And his
bring it
son?
back
Like,
to the topic.
I mean, you
The
took
reason
it
we
that
know
route, so
this,
I was just elaborating on it.
The reason we know this is because of social media, and she's allowed that to be her platform and allowed us in, right? So
Yeah, she allowed a lot of things in, but that
y'all
Wow.
are judging from y'all living room. Stop it. Okay? Just
I
stop
adjusted
it.
from the past.
But
So
I have a good brother who says judge righteously. So at the end of the day, if she got whole tendencies, then I can call her a hoe. She a hoe. She a bitch. She a gold digger. She
A
a bitch.
bitch. These are some harsh words.
I'm
Wow.
blunt. I don't think before I speak. I just say shit when it comes
I
out
don't
my mouth.
believe we use that type of language with y'all. Like, give us a
Y'all use
little.
very worse language.
No.
Yes.
I don't think I have ever called a man a bitch for dating multiple women
Oh well.
over time.
Well,
Well,
you can't though.
welcome to the manosphere.
Oh, ooh, Lord. Okay. I ain't got no pearls, but I'm gonna clutch them. All right. That's all right.
Hey, Shannon, this might be risky, so I'm not stifling anybody. They can say what the hell they want to say, which is probably gonna fall into another topic. Said, what you think?
The gift and the curse of social media is that, I mean, the exposure, as Miss Shani said, exposure to everybody's world. So it doesn't make it hard on a relationship. It's all in the person. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody can't handle what someone else can handle. For me, I can give a shit. I can give a shit about social media. I come on here, talk shit, keep it moving. I'm not checking what wifey do. I don't give a fuck what she do. I'm not searching no phone. I'm not worried about no niggas in her inbox, because at the end of the day, I already know what it is. She know what it is. So if it came out in the open, that's where the problem would come. Until then, fuck all that. We here.
So
You know what I mean,
when
that's
you say you
just what
don't
it
care
is.
what she do, like you don't care what type of pictures and videos she posts either.
She knows what to and what not to post. that's just the standard. I don't have to worry about or question that shit. There's a standard that's already established where we know what we are and are not supposed to do as a husband and wife. We already know what it is. So if she jumped outside of that, then we have to talk about that ourselves. We had to figure that out. You know what I mean? Outside of that, I ain't worrying about too much with that social media shit.
So there are stipulations, though.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, there are relationship stipulations. There isn't social media stipulations. If the relationship stipulations go into the social media stipulations, it is what it is.
So she can take a picture with her back facing the camera.
She can't do shit. She don't want to do shit. What do you mean?
Nah, you're not being fair. So
okay,
she can, because you said
again, do we got to go back to this? We got to go back to the gray sweatpants question. Do we got to really go back to that?
What you mean?
Because I think we already went there with that. So just like if you're in a relationship and if you are able to do so and you wear your gray sweatpants, you're not going to just come on here. She not going to want that, and I know she not going to want that. So it's not something I would do. Just like she know that and she know what she going to do. That's it. That's all. It ain't much more to it.
Well, I guess because you said you don't give a fuck what she does, but there are some stipulations and guidelines.
I don't give a fuck what she does because I already know where she's going to stay with it. She's not going to go past a certain standard that we have established for each other. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. So I understand that, but I think that the point is that you do care. That's why there are standards and stipulations.
Well, when I say I don't care, it's basically like I don't have to sit here and go back and look and check and reference and Google what she posted. You see what I'm saying? That's what I say. I don't care. I'm not going back looking for shit.
You comfortable?
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt.
Word. Okay. Alex, what you think?
Yes, I do think social media makes relationships harder. You're opening up your relationship to the world or to your followers. But then I also feel like with social media, it's easy to compare your situation to what you see the other people have out. So, for example, we talk about these couple goals, or we talk about the Lori Harveys. Like when she was with Michael B. Jordan, They were couple goals, right?
Then she
To who though?
That
To
she
who?
was.
To who?
She was
Who said
she
to
was
who?
couple goals. They were couple goals to folks. It's easy to say to who
To
though.
who? To
Maybe it
who?
doesn't come up
Who?
in your algorithm. But people were
hold
saying
on. She said she was in relationships.
when she was in her relationship, singular, when she was with
Relationships. Alex, cut it out. You need to cut that shit.
Stand
You
a
need to cut it out.
free
it was
woman.
couple goals for some people.
No, all that facade that they was putting on for the world, y'all need to cut that shit out.
But that's what it is, though.
I
That's
feel
why
you.
social
Exactly,
media-
said. Exactly,
That's
said.
the gift and the curse of social media, right?
Mhm.
It's false. It allows people to post whatever they want to post. We can be smiling and we can be vacationing here and doing this and the third, but behind the scenes, that's not what really happens. People only want the smiley shit that people put out. They don't really know what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
True. True.
that's fair. But how does it make the relationship more difficult?
I
Trying to
think
keep up with everybody else's relationships.
Yep.
Oh, so you're saying it influences you, so then you go, babe, why we never been to Jamaica? Something like that.
Why you not renting out the aquarium for me so I can see the turtles? Fuck out of here.
People do that.
No,
They do.
that's why.
You want to keep up. Yeah, you want to keep up with the Joneses and what's ideal. It looks ideal. It's like, I want that. That's what it ends up doing to you.
Nay, do
Why
you
you
think
never
it's
post?
do you
Y'all
do you
get that?
think, huh?
Y'all get that? Why you never post me? Question.
Yeah,
Wait.
you do get that.
That's a
Oh,
real
That's
y'all
what
do.
makes it harder, I guess. That's why it
But
depends
why
on
wouldn't
how
you-
much exposure you put to your relationship. That's why
Like, why
sometimes a lot of people
wouldn't
don't
you
expose
post
things.
why wouldn't you post your significant other? Sorry, Hamp, I forgot the rules. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I
I think
always
people
get in
don't.
trouble.
I think people don't post for a plethora of reasons, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For judgment, for pushback. They just want to be private. You want to keep something sacred. There's some people that are like that. They want to keep certain things sacred. You don't have to post everything.
I mean, I only have 2 things posted on Instagram, and I don't have a Facebook and I lurk on TikTok. So I'm not a social media person in that way, as I do stories and stuff.
You muted yourself,
Oh,
Shannon.
sorry. I'm
Hey,
just on
Shannon, do
social
me a
media.
favor. Lean to your other side.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just there for shits and giggles anyway. Like a nice little laugh. It's my Instagram, my morning paper. Listen, I'm just there for fun. I'm not there for anything serious. And I would probably be talking to my significant other about something funny I saw or sending him like memes and funny shit I saw and making him laugh throughout the day. Like, no problem there. And to the comment, like, you don't care what she does, said, or whatever. I think there's different perspectives on that. Like, if I'm dating someone, if I want to see your social media, there shouldn't be no problem with that. Like, I just have a general rule. If you come in me, come out of me, I'm in your business. So I should be allowed to see whatever. Okay.
It's not an allowance thing. That's the difference. It's not an allowance thing. If I really wanted to, she's not going to say, "Oh no, you can't see," and I'm not going to say, "Oh no, you're going." But at the end of the day, I'm not going looking for it. I'm not that like these niggas these days. These breed of whatever the fuck they bringing up these days, I just can't fuck with. That's just not me. You see what I'm saying? I can't sit here and I'm going through your phone. I'm going through your social media. Oh,
yeah,
why you?
I'm not doing that, but I'm allowed to.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. I don't care.
Mutual
you know
respect and trust.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a beautiful wife. So you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. So I know niggas is in her inbox. Am I going to say, hey, who inboxed you today? Nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
But you're allowed to, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess my question is,
have that much time to think about that shit.
But why would people be in her? Why is that a given?
Why is that a given? Well, because niggas going nigga. That's at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's the facts. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going nigga. They gonna try their hand. Listen, some dudes gonna try their hand regardless of what the situation, whether it be from the past where they say they missed out on an opportunity, they see shit sweet now, and you know what I'm saying? Again, it's not for me to figure out because I'm just not that dude. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not cut from that cloth. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? It's somebody's going to do that at some point, and you know, as long as I don't find out, I don't have to check it. And she knows that, you know, if I find out, then I'm gonna figure it out at that point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure if that is a complete given that niggas is gonna nigga, but
Oh,
They
shit.
do. Hampton,
Come on, man.
they do. Honey, they do.
well,
So
I think
like
I
if your
think
girl is even halfway attractive and she has a DM box and she
Mhm.
posting and she allows people to see her, she has an open page, somebody gonna drop in there.
That go both
Yeah.
ways too. That go both ways.
Oh, people after you, bub.
I'm
Okay.
not. Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. I'm just. All I'm saying is, women don't act like y'all innocent. Cause at the end of the day, y'all don't give a fuck about no relationship. Y'all don't care
What?
about no ring. Y'all don't care about no ring. If y'all want something, if y'all want to shoot y'all shot, y'all gonna shoot y'all shot too.
Yo, I'm getting some feedback.
Oh, is
Just
it me?
mute if you're not. Just remember you can't have the show on and be on this show. That'll feed us back a little bit. But yeah, I think it goes both ways. I'm not completely sold on because she pretty niggas just inbox, and I feel like there gotta be something. There ain't nobody posting she's in a nun's outfit every day. I'm not just gonna chalk it up. Oh, she got a pretty half a face, so niggas in her inbox.
Be surprised, man. Like there's some of these and they happen to be in the nation. But these Muslim girls are freaking gorgeous, but they be in freaking blankets. And I'm pretty sure they probably niggas in those DMs. I'm thinking about one in particular. She's fine as hell, but you can't see beyond her face, right? Because you know how their garments are. But I would say that the one thing that wasn't said is that social media is the biggest whore that we know. Everybody wants to touch it. Everybody wants to get that attention. Everybody wants to like get in those DMs, like you're saying. But it's just like nobody really wants to be the whore, right? You want attention from that whore, but you don't want to be around her. You don't want to take her on dates, right? You don't want to like introduce her to your parents. So you get the little attention that you get from the likes, from the stories, from all this other shit, and then you log off, right? And I think most people on social media, they just in there privately, like they just in there to look at other people's shit. But I'm on social media often and I pay attention to that. And there's no more consistent people on social media than women, particularly black women. Y'all be in there hardcore on social media.
Now I will say black men starting to get bad too. Like they be doing all the videos that the women be doing with the filters and showing all their food. I'd be like, yo, it's crazy. But I don't think it's social media. I think it's how we use it. You know what I'm saying? So just like anything else, like a gun is not bad, the Bible is not bad, but you can use it for good or for something bad. So I think when you have a lot of insecure people, a lot of people who crave attention, a lot of people who are not secure in themselves or not secure with reality, it's a place for them to run to and kind of escape and be anybody who they want to be. So I more so think it's because of how people use it that it's becoming so detrimental to us. Don't shake your head and agree with me now, Shandy. Yo, we still beefing on the low. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you
Nah,
because
you don't try to make it seem like I couldn't bag Lori Harvey, but if you
I mean,
my name,
listen, baby.
pop up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't hold nobody back. You go for it, boo.
Nah,
But I agree with you in the fact that social media works because it plays off anything, any business, any if you really think about it, all the stuff that's come about that's been popular plays off of natural things that we as humans don't want to address. So we're all narcissistic in some way. We all want people to applaud and say we're doing a good job or we're great or we're pretty or we're attractive or we're neat. Like we're something that is special. Social media gives you the platform to do that and to build
Give you the
business
money.
and to build network, all
Yeah,
of that
give you the
stuff.
money.
So it's actually a good thing to me if you use it the right way.
Give me
But
the money.
right, and then
And
naturally we're drawn to it because it feeds off of stuff in our subconscious to like we want to like show out. If we lost a little bit of weight, we want to get up there and show it off. If we in the gym, we want to show it off. We got a new man, we might want to show him his arm off at dinner. Like, I don't know, like, who knows? But like, I think that's why we get drawn in, and it makes us a part of a community that maybe some people feel like they're left out of.
I would also add, I won't be long winded. I'll also add it's probably profoundly psychologically detrimental. This motherfucker spent hours on social media looking at complete nonsense. And next thing you know, especially you at work, I see it all the time. you done burnt 4 or 5 hours of your shift, and maybe it's cool to you, but there's other people paying attention. Like, oh, this motherfucker be on his phone all the time. What do we need him for? What are we paying him for?
Yeah, no, I definitely
Shit is an addiction.
definitely suspended a few guys. We trying to move shit and they texting and all that. So but Nay, I wanted to ask, do you think it's because people made a couple different points, do you think it is people are like tempted on social media, or is it like the want of what other people have? Like, what makes it hard on relationships? Like, is it the naked women for men, or is it the pressure to have what other people have? Like, what is it actually?
I think it's pressures, because it doesn't have to just necessarily be anything as far as how a person looks. You can look at somebody getting a house and say, "Dag, I want that," or they're getting a new car, a new job, and it's like you're just looking at someone's life overall. It doesn't have to just be based on appearance. I think that's just like nature. You kind of sometimes want what somebody else has. I don't think it has anything to do with, looking at somebody. I think it's just anything, someone's life overall.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yo, AW, man, just log off until your ass climb up. Get your ass off the
I
feet.
knew he was gonna go for it. I
That
knew
ass, man. You gonna let the Bronx come out of me, man?
Yo,
AW Ducker, that want to come up on here at all.
yeah, she ducking it, man. Hey B, so you don't fuck with Lori Harvey, huh?
Fuck the bitch. Damn it, I said
Dag,
fuck
B.
this shit.
Like, you would think that she did something personal to you.
Man, listen.
How you gonna hate from outside the club? Like, how you gonna hate from outside the club?
Stop.
Y'all gotta know B by now.
Stop. All right. What first needs to be addressed is you date the son, then the husband, or the father, or vice versa.
Bruh.
Bitch, get your polluted ass together.
Bruh.
What's going on?
If it was a dude, B, if it was a dude doing it,
No, hold on.
y'all would be like, but
Flip
what's
the
a mama
coin. Now
time?
you hold
But
on.
what's a
Stop.
mama time?
You finished? See, said Ham, A, Bub, Eddie, this is what they do. They flip the coin. I'm talking about that bitch. Now they want to talk about if it was a man. Why do y'all
Don't
women
say
do
that, because I wasn't part of that.
Why do y'all women do that? We're talking about one thing. Y'all want to flip the coin. She's a bitch. She's a hoe. Only hoes do that. She got hoe in her. She a hoe. Ham, I got a question. Why can't we call a hoe? Why can't we call a woman what she is? If she a hoe, she a hoe. She a bitch, she a bitch.
She fell out that tree. You know, if you know her mama history.
Why can't we call them what the fuck they are? She a bitch.
You mentioned that before. You know her mama history.
And I don't disagree.
And the thing about it is, without social media, would she be being called all these names by Brian?
No,
Nah,
you
she
wouldn't
just
even
be a
know.
local hoe.
Yeah, a local hoe. That's all shit.
Yeah, interesting.
People around.
Interesting, man. Listen, like, share, subscribe. Lori Harvey, if you're watching, it is what it is, I guess. Feel free to message B on Instagram, Facebook. Tell them how you feel.
Hey, hit me up.
Yeah. B, now if she tried to holler at you, would you holler back?
I don't know about all that, but but hit me up, Laura. Just hit me up.
Listen, man, like, share, subscribe.
He gonna do what everybody else do: knock her down and enjoy the ride for as long as he got the ride. That's what it is.
I might catch something, might get something. I don't know, might get something.
But explain to me this: where y'all finding all these saints, these women who've been?
But that's what I was saying earlier. You can Google in anything. So outside of social media, you have the World Wide Web. You can Google in anything.
So I think the difference is that everybody knows, and that it goes into social media, right? You know what she's doing, but you could be dealing with women or the young lady who you have the coochie credit for. She could have been doing all that she was doing, but you may not know or may not be hip to it because she's posting on social media.
But that's why we always say body counts matter once the dude find out. It don't matter if we don't find out.
Okay.
But so when we find out, it matters. And we've said that before. You've heard that. We've always said that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You do what you do. But at the end of the day, when it comes to men, that it's going to matter.
For social media, what's an acceptable number?
No, hold on, wait. My guy Eddie, he helped me last couple of months ago. What you say, Eddie? Just multiply that number by 5, so the bitch say 2. Multiply it by 5.
Why she gotta do that?
I don't remember that, but
3.
You don't remember that, man? I'm gonna have to
B B. That
I don't
wasn't
remember that.
that wasn't Eddie. That was J. Cole.
That was J. Cole.
No, Eddie, you said that a few podcasts ago. I'll see
Well,
it.
J. Cole said it first.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
Multiply it by 5. Eddie just
By
confirmed
3.
it. Multiply it by 5. Shit. You better give me a low number. Say 1.
Hilarious.
Work with that. You say 10. Goddamn, bitch.
Asking for body counts.
No, I'm not. Care less.
These grown adults on this call, are people still
I
asking
think
for body
I think
counts?
it's the wrong.
No.
I think for us, it's just the wrong body.
I'm asking for STD test though.
But nah, if
No,
you,
of course.
but if it's somebody you know, I think that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that the wrong body can get you canceled.
So it would have been better if Laurie Harvey was fucking
Fuck
nobody.
Lori, shit. Why are we still
But
on
the
this?
fact that she fucks people we know via social media and celebrity now because we kind of really know maybe 5 people, maybe 5.
Multiply that by 5, so we had 25.
Shan,
Yeah,
listen.
I don't think that many people touched her, but
Only women do this. The protection of other hoes. Like it's just.
Why can't we just call a hoe what it is? If a
hoe is a
woman
hoe.
dates the son
One at a
and then she
time.
dates the father, or vice
When the
versa,
man is a hoe,
he's
we let that
hoe.
nigga know. Like, yo, my
Damn,
boy,
why
you a
y'all
hoe,
make
you a
this
hoe, son. Like, we let them know. But women, but there's something going on. You know, she's going through a phase.
I didn't say she was going through a phase. I said she was grown. That's a grown ass woman. She do what she
She's a
wants.
grown ass hoe, and it's okay to call her that.
Oh my god.
She's a bird. Let's move on. She's a bird.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
Yeah. Listen, man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Do me a favor. As you can see, these niggas is wilding tonight. So share the stream with one of your closest friends who laying in the bed doing absolutely nothing. Hit the like button for us real quick. It definitely helps the channel. All right. And I'm done talking about Lori Harvey. All right, forever.
Yes.
All right. How about this? Next topic. So you post a lot. Everybody's so worried about getting canceled these days. Should your job hold you accountable for what you post on social media?
Your job shouldn't know you even have social media.
But that's different, right? Because some things are unavoidable, especially if you do things outside of work, right? You have a chef page, a DJ page, right? Where you keep it public because it makes more sense to do so, right? And then people can link you and find you somewhere. I mean, it's easy to link pages together. So should your job hold you accountable for what you post? What you think, Nate?
I'm trying to decide. That's a tough one. I think, in a sense, you should really be accountable for what you post, to be honest. I mean, it kind of depends on the type of job that you have. I mean, that's a tough one. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know.
So if you're the fry cook, you good?
No, because I feel like everybody has a life. You like to have fun, but be mindful of what you post because you have a job, period. But then I guess it also depends on the type of job that you have. Like, you're a CEO of a company. I mean, I'm not expecting you to post crazy stuff, or you're a politician. I don't know. Well, I guess it's dependent on the type of job you have.
Wasn't there a senator twerking a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's tough. Like, I don't know.
Is she not a senator anymore?
I don't remember who that was though. I haven't followed that story, to be honest.
Oh no, she's still a senator. She's still getting good votes.
Where was that?
I don't know. I forget where, but she's still a senator.
Was it Rhode Island?
Rhode Island, maybe. It was some.
I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but the point was she's still a senator. That's my point. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she's making herself a relatable senator. I don't know. She's like, okay, I still have a life to live too. I don't know, but you still have to be mindful of what you post. I would just say that. Just be mindful.
I just think as long as it doesn't compromise the integrity of the business that you work for, the company that you work for, and you have to be cognizant of that, of when you're posting and what you post and who you are allowing in to see your stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
So you can have an alter ego online if you want to, but if it reflects poorly on the part of your life that sustains you, a company can pick and choose who they want to work for them. You
That's
are
what
not
I'm saying. You
entitled
should
to
be
that
accountable
job.
for what you post. It's
Yeah.
you.
So how
So
should we categorize all that shit Trump was doing?
he's a white man in America.
Come on now.
Welcome. 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 Did you just get off the
to be
boat, or
honest.
you been here with us? Cause that white man do what he want.
He can get away with anything.
Hey, yeah. So jobs shouldn't hold us accountable for what we post.
Are you a
So
white man in America with a
Listen,
lot of money?
I'm just answering the question that Ham threw out there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's applicable to some people, the rules, just like everything else, and to others, it is not. And that's
I
the
think
sad
it
world we
depends on the
live in.
type of job, because there's some jobs where it's like, whatever. You working
So
in
so what y'all saying is at the end of the day, it depends on your job and your race.
Well,
absolutely.
well, now before Adrian, you can expound on your absolutely, but there were, I think, a year and a half, 2 years ago, a lot of Karens getting fired and canceled for their conduct. I just want to put that out there. Go ahead, A.
Yeah, so I don't know about the race piece, right? But me feeling like eventually with my practice and how I want to hire people, if you affect my brand, you're gone, whether it's a part of the job or outside of the job. So if I feel that strongly about mine, how can I then be mad at how somebody else run theirs if they're like, yo, you're bad for my brand, right? Like at the end of the day, it's their brand, it's their business that they built. So
I
if I'm
agree.
in
I
the
agree with
same
that.
exact way, how can
I
how can
agree.
we then be upset with them about how they run their stuff? Like if you bad for business, you bad for business.
If it affects the business, yeah, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I
So
agree.
maybe it comes down to money and that business losing
Absolutely.
money off of what you've done. So, Hamp, to your point, the Karens, they were caught on tape most of the time doing something that, you know, racist or whatever. It ties with their job had nothing to do with what they were doing, walking the dog, doing whatever. But the fact that we kind of through social media came together and said, fire this chick, we're not going to support your business. It looks bad on your business. Then they got rid of her because it's at will. You got to go. So the connection there was about losing money for that business and their employees that they could just are disposable pretty much.
Yeah, those are definitely disposable people. Go ahead, Alex.
I was just saying, I think to the point of the Karen situations and when people are behaving a certain way that affects the brands, I feel like now we're starting to see companies get ahead of it, right? So because this is going to be bad for business, and I almost feel like the pressure is now on the company to get rid of them because you have a slew of people that are saying, so you're going to keep this type of employer here. This is what you do. I know for us, I remember like we were trying to hire someone and we were looking through the individual social media posts and it was just like, what kind of vibe do you get? Are they okay? Do you think they're going to be inclusive? Do you think they're going to fit in? So for people who are out in the market looking for jobs, like be mindful of what you post. And I think a lot of times what gets people in trouble is tweets. It's a lot of their old tweets. So when, Shani mentioned Trump, that don't matter because it's Trump. He's what he is. He's an old white man with a lot of money and power. But people look those things up. If you look at some of these celebrities and these musicians, when Kevin Hart had said something about if his son ever ended up gay, like it was a whole thing. Like he wasn't able to host anymore. So you have to be mindful of what you post.
Accountable for what you post. I think the accountability is on you.
Yeah, that was kind of with the Oscars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they gave an Oscar away for Training Day, where niggas was shooting, killing, robbing, and stealing. Monsters Ball, she getting cracked by some cracker with, and then the dude was in in jail on death row, and then he posts something. It just seems the contrary. You know what I mean? Like hypocritical a little bit.
A little bit, but it was about the LGBT community that Kevin was speaking to. And then he was going to be hosting the Oscar, which is theater. It's filled with people from that community. So there was even more of an uproar around that. And then it was like 6 tweets he did. Plus, it was part of his stand-up, I remember, when he was talking about his son, if he was ever gay or something. So it's something we've all laughed at before, seen.
Right.
It just, for hosting that particular event, that's representative behind the scenes of a lot of people from that community. So of course they were saying, much like we get on the Karens, we don't want him to come because he has certain feelings or expressed himself in a certain way about how he feels about LGBT. It's a little bit different.
But the show's never canceled for the multiple murders that happen in Chicago of black people.
That's what I'm saying.
Police officers that go ham and start shooting us up.
Well, that was my point. The Denzel, your training day, you got a crooked nigga cop doing the wrong thing. They selling drugs. They stealing drugs, right? But that's degrading us. And then all those white people know are the movies and the music, so they think that's all of us. But it keeps going, right? That's my point.
Like that type of shit though. As long as we tearing each other down, they like that type of shit.
Yeah,
that shit got dollar signs attached to it. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Ring it up.
It's just interesting. What you think, B? Should a job cancel you for what you post?
Absolutely.
Now you saying that?
Should a job? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. So I remember majority of jobs I've always been a supervisor anyway. I always have to work my way up. And there were times that I had to do double work. And I didn't go looking for the person's social media page because I didn't give a shit. Because I'm the type, I'll take you at your word. You say you sick or whatever. Okay, cool, great. You sick. All right, take the day off, take some Theraflu, bring your black ass back to work next day. But when people are coming to me saying, yeah, she was in the club twerking or she was at the bar or whatever, and they're sending me pictures of this, yeah, I'm going to hold you accountable. Yeah, you didn't show up. For one, you lied, all right? So you's a lying bitch, all right? 2, you always late, so you's a late lying bitch. So you got 2 marks. Then on top of that, you supposed to be at work, but you calling out because you want to go twerk with your other friends who probably some late bitches too. That's 3 strikes. So your ass is fired. Oh my God, I'm fired. Yeah, bitch, do I need to say it again? You're fired.
Listen, expect the gadget. No, expect the gadget. Why you in my business?
Listen, hold on. What did I listen? Damn it. All right. I said I didn't go looking for their social media. If the co-workers are coming to me and they're showing me these pictures, I'm not going looking for your social media.
So as the supervisor, being that you got this information on the low, on the sneak, do you then go and say, so-and-so sold me your social media, or do you say, bitch, I know you was lying? Like, is that what you do? Because then for me, I would say, like, you're in my business. And maybe they lied because maybe they didn't have the PTO, or maybe because they felt that they weren't going to be able to get that time off.
At the end of the day, I've always been the type, all you can do is just come to me and say, I need a day off. I don't care about OT. I'm actually been the type in the past, I would still pay you for taking the day off. Cool. Handle your business. We all have life. But when you lie, that's an issue. I have a problem with that.
Y'all need some team building activities, because why my teammates lie? I mean, put me out there like that. Like, build some camaraderie or something. Like, shit. Why is everybody trying to get me out?
Listen, I understand life happens. People need time off. Listen, I understand you want a day off to go drink. I don't care. Just let me know. Say, hey, I need the day off. I don't have the PTO. Okay, cool, great. I don't care. I've been that type of boss. I don't care.
If you don't care, then don't care about me lying either.
No, because no. That's an issue. You can't lie to me. Nah.
Were they a good employee up until the point where they lied and they took the day off?
The ones in the past, all these was just some fucked up employees. You late, you stink, you half doing the damn work. I got to come behind you to do the work. Nah, bitch, just get the fuck on.
So you kept them through all of this and then found out through social media and then said, now I'm fired them.
No. Now, if they lied to me in the past, like 4 months ago, and then I found out about 4 months, I'm not going to hold something against you 4 months later. In the back of my mind, I would always be like, okay, you was a lying bitch, but okay, cool. I ain't going to stress about something that happened 4 months ago. But then, goddamn, when you come to me talking about I'm sick, whatever, I can't come into work, then the next day, someone's telling me they saw you on social media in the club twerking or some other shit. No, bitch, that's the problem. You fired, get the fuck on, shit. I've actually been the type. One time, it was a Thursday. I knew I was going to fire this lady. I knew this bitch was fired. I worked her ass to death until 5 o'clock that Friday. and I said your services are no longer needed.
Okay,
Have
but
a
B, you see how we're talking about for what we post in social media? We're on a platform right now. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, you terminated this young lady, and now she sees this episode, and now she says, you know what? I don't like that he did that. I want to file a case or something.
Okay, I got a
Because
resume
you
a mile
told.
long.
Because you, but I'm just saying. So
If
even
my
in
job
spaces
fire me, I
like
got a
this,
resume a mile long.
but even in spaces like this, like we're here, you know, it's after work hours, we're talking about a variety of different things. You know, I know for me personally, there's just some things that I just have to let me kind of tone it down because of the type of job that I have.
Yeah, we know this, Alec. We know this.
Exactly.
I don't
Same,
do that.
We
same,
know
Alex.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Alex playing safe all the time. She
I'm just
stay playing it
saying.
safe.
I need my job. Okay.
Mhm.
I need my job.
Yes.
But I've seen people do that though. I've seen people say one thing someplace else, and then someone shares it, sees it, whatever the case is. That's why you can't let your coworkers follow you. You got to be mindful of who it is. And people have been let go.
How is that? How does that make you guys feel that you stifled? You muted, Eddie.
I don't feel like I'm stifled. I feel like I don't add coworkers. If they ask me often when I was still in the corporate space, I'd be like, nah, man, social media, Insta what? I've never heard of it. It's just like, nah, I'm not
Well,
adding you, right?
not that part, Eddie. But that probably wasn't a question for you though, because I don't feel like you stifled on social media. But like, how do you feel for the people that are watching what they say, watching what they post? How does that make you feel?
I think it's
Like an
corny.
adult.
I think it's corny in this
No.
way. I
'Cause
think you should always be yourself 100% every day, all the time. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But granted, like
But I
Eddie
think you
said, like
still pick and
I
choose your
don't let nobody
spaces.
Yes.
be friends with me on social
Yes.
media from my workplace. Nah, because I'm
But
a
I think
private
everybody
person.
picks and chooses the space that, you know, where they like, okay, maybe it's a space I can be a little bit extra, and it's a space I gotta kind of be toned down a little bit. You're gonna always pick and choose.
Correct.
You're
And
never
that's
gonna be extremely authentically you. Like
and
like
I don't know.
let's
I feel like I'm me every day. But then again,
well,
I use social media, you know, as a tool to, you know, promote what the hell I'm doing. You know what I'm
and Bub, I
saying?
can't speak for how your life is or anything, but we do it naturally with how we act around children versus how we are around adults, or how we talk around our parents versus how we tailor certain interactions based on who we're talking to, naturally out of respect and understanding of like this is appropriate here and not there. Totally still ourselves. It's just we know better than to act a certain way in a certain space. Why is social media any different? Especially when it ties to our job, which could hurt us financially and take like our stability away.
But some people
So
forget that it's tied to, you know, they forget that it's a public platform and it could be tied to your job and it could potentially come up at a later date. So I don't know if they're just not mindful.
No.
but you should be. That's what we're saying.
Well, no. So I think
Well,
let me reorganize the question, because I think that space and time matters, but I'm talking about when you don't say certain things, right? When you want to actually say those things. Like, I don't have that problem.
I don't have that problem either because I'm gonna get that shit off my chest.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It ain't fair to my mind, body, and soul to keep
Yeah,
something in me that I could have potentially just let the hell out
yeah.
and be done with it right then and
And
there.
I'm
You know what I'm
uncommon
saying?
in a sense. I have the same personality I would have online, like that I have with my coworkers. I'm silly. I crack jokes all the time. I'm off the cuff, but I'm also in sales. I'm like, so my coworkers, we're like really easygoing, laid back. But I'm the same Shannon on Instagram for the 2 posts I put up that I am, when I'm at work talking in a team room on WebEx or posting a meme to make my coworkers laugh. Same person. So I guess some people who have hard opinions might find that harder, like really deep political opinions and stuff like that. But we had people who were so bold, lie to you not, talking on the side chain of a company-wide check-in during some of the hardest times we've had over these last 2 years, saying like, why are we stopping to talk about Black Lives Matter? Why are we doing this? And like a couple of them forgot that they were contractors and got dismissed within like right after that call from the company.
Wait, but hold
But
on,
people
though,
are
Shanny.
bold.
Yeah, but did any of y'all check them?
Oh, they were checking them in the comments on the side. But when the CEO who was on the call talking found, like, I guess the people didn't realize like that the chain was going to be recorded. When he saw that and it brought to him, those people were gone. And they were just expressing themselves. But it was the wrong time, wrong place, and they sacrificed their jobs to be able to say why we got to talk about Black Lives Matter at work. So social media can also be, I think, a space at work now that we've gone to a virtual sense as well. So like things like WebEx, Zoom, all this other stuff, when we're chit-chatting and Microsoft Teams in those rooms,
Yeah.
like you got to tailor that stuff just like you do anywhere else, but people don't.
I feel like if something come up in a Zoom meeting that touch you the wrong way, you need to address it right then and
Right
there.
then and there. Yeah.
Where everything is clear. Lay it all out on the table. Listen, so and so, I understand you my superior, but I don't like what the fuck you just said. Keep it a buck.
But it don't even have to be nothing like
Keep it a
hostile
buck.
like that. It could literally be
Now
like,
I'm just saying, I'm
Yes, it does.
not
Yes, it does.
in those
Yes, it
exact words, but check it right then and there.
no, I
Period.
mean, I agree with what they're saying. I'm talking about, let's say, for example, we're
Like,
having,
yo, you out of line.
familiar with Teams and how there's like a chat. So it's the instant messenger. So if you and your coworker are just going back and forth, just kicking the shit and stuff like that, it's like, yo, so-and-so did this, but it's, text me. Don't write that shit in the chat. Text me. Because me personally, I don't ever want to leave no trail. I don't want nobody to be like, you weren't talking about work stuff. You weren't doing this. What you were saying was inappropriate. Because people have the ability to pull things. It's work property.
Yo,
social media
if y'all
thing.
boss
So,
ever give y'all the floor to talk freely,
oh
take
yeah,
that
for sure.
opportunity to talk freely.
Absolutely.
They giving y'all that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste that joint because it could come back and bite you. I'm telling you. If they
I'm
give you
of
that floor, take that floor.
Hold on,
I'm
Shan.
of the Negro
Shan, do me a
delegation.
favor. Take a deep breath. Let somebody else talk for a second.
Oh, excuse me. All right.
I seen
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
Shan, everybody doing this, and then you beat them to it. Go ahead. Who was that talking? Said.
It wasn't said. It wasn't me, but however, just listening to all y'all. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. I don't have to worry about none of that. Being, a business owner, so forth and so on. However, it's the gift and the curse, as I said earlier, of social media. I mean, I'm gonna stand on what I stand on. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, how I want to say it, when I want to say it. Period. I mean, unfortunately, it might close some doors somewhere, but that door wasn't meant for me to go through. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and a place for everything, as Miss Shani said, with your parents, with your grandparents, so forth and so on. Social media, everybody can be the shadow or the whatever of what they think they are on there. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they can put on whatever persona they want to be and be whoever they are. So with me, whatever I say on social media, I have no problem saying to anybody to their face. That's just what it is, and that's what I stand on. I will always stand on that. And that's just how I am. And I mean, we might not agree. We can agree to disagree, but whatever topic, whether it be something political, whether it be any of the alphabet shit, anything, I'm going to say what I say, and that's how I feel about it. Unfortunately, we may agree or not agree. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think easier said than done for a lot of people. That's what it sounds like. But I just was really trying to explore, like, how does that feel, like, to not be able to say what you really want to say because you're scared of repercussions.
So
it looked like it's fucked up to me, but my bad, but it looked like it's fucked up to me.
So
yeah,
I don't think it, because I used to do it a lot more than I do it now. So I think it definitely depends on where you're at in your career. But like job title does kind of matter. I know when you want to be strategic too, though, because you want to be received. So you always have to cater to your audience, right? That was something I used to struggle with, being right versus being received. So I think that goes into play. But in terms of what Hemp is talking about, when I did it, I don't know where I got taught it, but it really didn't bother me so much that I was doing it because it was for a reason. Like I needed my job. I need my job to take care of all of these kids, to pay the bills. Like, I'm thankful for my job. Oh, and I'm moving up. So it's just like anything else, you got to do what you need to do to be successful. And it was a part of it. So I really didn't feel no type of way until it started getting crazy to where now if people say they're animals, we got to call them animals. You know what I'm saying? So now that we just hit this point, it's like, yo, okay, hold on. Okay, we done took it way here. It's only so much you can take. It's only so much you can bend to. But again, where you're at in your career still matters too. So whereas like, yeah, my job is important, but if I was to lose my job, I also have the skill set and the experience to just go all into my private practice too. You know, being a man, having kids, having a family, I'm not gonna risk that off jump when at a certain age. You know, so I think that matters too when making that decision.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. Got a couple more questions. Hey, Alex, I don't have a haircut. That's why I got a hat on. What's your shit kind of crazy on there?
When I came in, it was raining. Okay,
Right,
I got a little crazy.
I thought,
okay with you?
you know, I mean, I know how you do. So you know, I'm just asking this shit.
Hey, yo, take it off for us one time.
No,
Alex.
no, that's all right.
No, the hair attached to that motherfucker. She take it off. She got cornrows. She got cornrows under there. Everybody know that. Hey, Shan, do you like your friends' husbands or boyfriends' pictures?
Yeah, I do.
Like they're by themselves.
Yeah.
In the picture?
Yeah. Because
not just answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do.
Alex.
No, unless it's somebody's birthday.
Eddie, same question, but obviously the girlfriend or wife.
I try not to, man. Like, seriously, try not to. I'm like, just before I click like the little heart, I'm like, nah. Because it's gonna be like one of those conversations that they'll have when they at the house. She's gonna be like, "So why your boy liking my pics?" And I'm like, "I don't want to hear that."
Oh, Eddie, don't add too much perspective. I just want to get some more yes and no's.
Yes.
Because you might be saying something and be like, "That nigga right." Let me make sure I say what he's. What said? What you think?
Just to answer your question, yes, and I will wait to expound on it whenever you're ready.
Okay, let me hit this button. Nay. Same question.
I'm not really friends with any of my friends.
Come on, bro.
Men.
Come on.
Like, I'll be honest, not really.
Answer the question. This ain't your political meeting, but y'all don't be talking about nothing.
No.
Okay. B.
Nope. Never.
Adrian.
I'm gonna say no. I had to think about it to make sure I ain't never. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's one of them like associates who you don't really rock with, I like something. But nah, if it's your beds or somebody you cool with, nah.
And I didn't add too much context because I think y'all know what type pictures, right?
Yeah.
Bub, what you think?
Pictures with the titties out.
Scandalous? No.
Huh?
Nah.
No.
No.
All right, Seth, you first. Why yes, Seth?
Because again, I'm saying, and if we friends on social media, we friends in the real life, you know who say it is. So if somehow, some way I'm friends with your wife, you know what it is. I'm not looking, I'm just going through liking just like everybody else, getting the likes. So I'm not looking at bad intentions.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But it's
That's
one
just
of
what
those,
it is.
but it's one of those pictures though.
I don't know what one of those pictures are. You know what I'm saying? I know. But listen, no, I say that. I say that.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
I say that based on the fact of your wife. Let's say it's your wife specifically. You know what your wife is and isn't going to post. Just like I know what mine is and isn't going to post. So that's just what it is. So if one of my friends, I would have to be their close friend to be friends with their significant other / wife.
Yeah,
we know what it is. It's not that deep. We're not going back. Oh, he's liking my wife's picture. Oh, is he trying to? Man, listen, we don't got time for that bullshit.
Question.
Swimsuit said, "What is a swimsuit?"
question said, you saw
Yes.
Best Man?
Yes, I saw Best Man.
Okay.
Talk to me. What's next?
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
Shan.
I know.
Now let me get Shan in here. You said yes. Why is that?
I'm out of time out now. No, it's cool. I just, when you ask the question, most guys, to you guys' point earlier, they're not really posting like those type of pictures. You know, it's usually them at work. They are posting some success. They posting a fam. They doing whatever. He may look nice in a suit or something like that. I'm not actually liking it because he looks nice in the suit. It's just like he probably had a dope caption or like he just posted that day, and I'm just scrolling and hit like because that's a friend and an acquaintance I have. I'm also really great at being a friend to a couple. Like I'm friends with the wife and the husband, or one of them was my friend first and I befriended the other one second. So like we're all liking each other's pics, you know what I mean? Or laughing and stuff. So
Well, let me find out. Okay.
okay.
Now if he's in gray sweatpants, you liking the same pic?
If it's suggestive, I'm probably gonna DM him and laughing my ass off, be like, your wife gonna get your ass. Like I'm gonna say something smart.
So you're
or
gonna
whatever.
reference the fact that she should
All right,
get
but
him
don't
for a
even do
particular
that.
reason.
That'd have been too much for me, Shannon.
But see, the thing is, I probably would say something to the wife at the same time or FaceTime her, like one of them, because like we're friends in real life. You know what I mean? Like these aren't people I know on IG. These aren't friends. Like
Put him in the fucking room. Get him out of here. Come on.
Scrolling. Just don't even talk about it. Don't even do that. Don't say nothing.
See, and the type of
You
friends
like it in your mind.
The type of friends I have, I could call them up and be like, "Why you being a hoe on IG? Look at this mess." Like just joking, and they would laugh.
They gonna laugh while you on the phone, and they gonna argue for the next 2 days.
That's their business.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the point, though, right?
And then, girl, you gonna stir the pot up in that house?
Shannon, don't ever DM your friends, man. Don't ever do that.
But
Don't
the
ever do
funny
that.
thing is, like, it's never been a problem.
You don't know that.
That's never been a problem. And if it had been a problem, this is another thing. But either if I started out as the woman's friend or the men's friend or whatever, if I was the man's friend first, and like my homeboy's like, I met somebody I want to marry or whatever, I make sure it's okay for me to continue being his friend, and I usually become her.
I'm getting
You know
some
what I mean?
feedback though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what.
No, not you, Shannon.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
see. Everybody just mute if you're not talking, just to be safe.
Yeah, but I was just saying, I have this way about, like, literally, if I'm not allowed to be around anymore, you don't want me around, cool, and I'll step back. I've always said that to my male friends, but usually their wives are cool with me being around. We become friends. We're homegirls. We all hang out. Like,
yeah, threesome, baby.
Not that at all.
Bang, 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 bang. It's all right. It's all right.
My whole point is
with it.
Any woman who meets my male friends, I knew him before he started dating you. If he had wanted to talk to me, that would have happened. He wants you, and I'm happy he's happy. So, like, I'm here. You got my number. You got all this other stuff. We all chilling, and now I'm cool with all of them. We exchange.
Yeah, no, you still don't want to make reference to that situation. That's still, I don't think that's still something you should do.
Homeboy, if he on IG being a hoe, looking like a hoe, I'm a joke.
Hey, I see Alex.
But you don't want to
That means
acknowledge it.
Alex got to speak up. Alex, you got to speak up, girl. I see you nodding your head. Speak up, Alex.
Shaking or nodding?
Shaking. Sorry.
I wish Rohana or my other best friend would go ahead and DM Kool-Aid and say something. Oh, who you think you are? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And if I see you liking, oh my goodness, if it's my friend or something like that, please don't ever, because I'm gonna be like, that was a cute picture. You like that?
Talk that talk, Alex. Talk that talk, Alex.
And they may not say anything to you as the mutual friend, but please understand that behind the scenes, because then, and maybe speaking for myself, I may or may not go back to see, well, how many other pictures did you like? So just
you're gonna open up that can of worms. You definitely gonna open up that can of worms. to
I just
somebody.
never thought about it. I've never thought about that. Like Hampton knows me in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Hampton, I like your pictures all the
Don't
time.
try to put this on Ham. Don't try to
Well,
put this
I'm
on
just
Ham.
saying,
Do
Hampton knows
not
me
do
in
that.
real life from a different world, I guess you would say, of how we met. And Hampton, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, he don't. Don't try to
Nah,
put.
he
So,
don't.
Don't
so
They
don't
you
try
said
to
know
you
do
would
it.
right now.
DM
What's
him
going
and
on?
tell
Wow.
him
Dip it.
about
Wow.
what he has on.
I will DM a Hampton and make a joke so quick.
Hey, you
Like,
Oh,
better.
okay.
make a
Hey,
joke so quick.
hey, that's
Oh,
over with.
okay.
So petty.
That's over. As of
You
today,
don't.
that's over. Stop doing that.
Yep.
Stop
You
doing
don't
that.
ever want to give somebody any
That's
reason
big.
to say something. You don't
Go
ever
ahead.
want to give somebody a reason to say something. Someone went ahead and posted they like lost weight or something. So you know how like when it comes in the story, you could put like a reaction or something like that. This individual went and sent it. Someone was just like, "Oh, she liking my stuff," huh? It wasn't even like that. Like it was nothing. But you never want to give somebody any reason for someone to think something because it could easily be like, "She ain't stay liking my stuff," or whatever the case is. I'm a firm believer of never give another couple or whatever it is a reason to be arguing or be discussing you in their household.
That real Alex coming out. That real Alex coming out.
See, this
That real
is
Alex coming
touchy.
out.
You could tell when Alex, because this is not too dangerous for her to speak on, and this just a little bit, it's a little bit touchy for her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
I just
That
haven't.
ass.
I mean, in all honesty, I've just not had that experience with my couple friends, whether I was a friend with the guy or the girl first. There have been times I've been on FaceTime with my homeboy and his wife walks in and she's like, Shani, hey girl. And like, she was like, did you see the kids? And I'm like, talking to him at the
She
time.
keeping you close. She
Yeah.
keeping you
Yeah,
close,
and
girl.
that's totally fine.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Man, people are trying to play these roles and these facades. You know what I'm saying? And they don't actually believe it. So just trust it. Like we was at this on a trip, and I'm like, I deal with men. My wife don't deal with men. I deal with men, and she would deal with a woman if we had to. And then one of my friends was like, well, no, if the guy was talking to her, she can handle herself. I said, what the fuck you talking about? And then me and him get in the car. I'm like, so how long you gonna let another man talk to your wife? I'm like, 30 seconds. He's like, yeah, that's not long. So we timed it. He's like, oh, you right. I know I'm right, nigga. He's like, you're right, probably 6 seconds. I'm like, that's not even a real number, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
And then it's like, what y'all over there talking about? What y'all was talking
yeah,
about?
that's not a
What's so
thing,
funny?
you know.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys feel some type of way if men double tap on some of these BBL models and all that? Is it wrong for us to do that in relationships?
When did you stop liking ass when you met me? If you like ass, tap on the shit. I don't care. Like, when did you stop liking ass?
That's hilarious.
What you think, Alex?
It's not right, but I'll be like, all right. I'll be like, all right. Or I'll be like, you don't have like sometimes it'll be like, oh, did you see this celebrity posted this? And I'll be like, we didn't have to discuss it. We didn't have to discuss it. That's not gonna make me feel no comfortable. Have your thought and go on about your business. Like, don't let me see it.
What do you think, Nay?
Keep scrolling.
Don't double tap it.
Yeah, just keep scrolling. Yes. Mm-hmm. Nice. Just keep scrolling.
Okay. So even though it's like one of these Instagram models or a porn star, that's the same thing to you as like a regular person.
Yes. Keep scrolling. That's nice.
That's crazy.
Because I'm not doing it. So what you doing it for? Keep scrolling.
I have sent a man
A booty pig, you did.
No.
Hey, be careful.
In his group chat with his boys, there's like a Wagon Wednesday. And I have sent his submission, be like, use this one from social media. I was like, so he'd have the best one for the submission of the week. It's a joke. No one cares. Like, if you like ass, you like ass.
People really do care, man. You borderline out of line.
Nay cares.
Okay.
People do care.
I don't care.
No, Nay cares.
Clarification
Hey.
question. Clarification question though for the ladies. Alex, Okay, wait. Well, Shannon, let me ask you, because you had a submission to Wagon Wednesdays. What if it's a girl you guys know and she got her wagon out? Is that the same?
No. I mean, like, no. I'm sorry. Let me take a step back. I guess I'm not insecure when it comes to body types and attractiveness to that person, or there's someone saying they have a nice ass, right? If you know her, I know her, I might say her ass is nice or whatever. Now, if you over there drooling about it, okay, we got another problem. If you
How do you
acknowledge that
decide?
she got a fat ass, I mean, we all can see that with both of our eyes. Like,
And then you
I don't
see
care.
her, and then you see her at the next party or the park, and you saying that don't cross your mind.
Just like if we at the strip club, like
That,
clearly
that's
you a
different.
chick in the world with a nice ass. I'm
That's
not
different.
dumb to think that there's not other women in this world who look a certain way or like that have a certain attractiveness for any man, including my own.
So he should be
I'm
able to
just not going to
express.
dwell on it.
So he should be able to express that in your face. You fine with that?
Now, there's a level of respect that you
Hold
got to
on.
show. You know what I
Here you
mean?
go. Here you go now.
Yes, there's a level of respect. If I'm standing right like there or even in my absence, don't go over the top. If you see a woman and you acknowledge, oh, she got a nice ass, that don't mean you got to go over there and say it to her, do all this other stuff like in that moment.
But you
But what
see,
I'm saying is I'm not ignorant to the fact that men still have eyes after they start dating you.
okay, that's fair. But you know this woman. You've seen her. He has access to her. It's different than a BBL model. Agree or disagree?
Did she got a BBL?
Mm,
I'm just joking.
Put it in the
no,
bathroom,
no.
man.
I don't
Put him in
know.
the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
I have to think through that because I mean I'm also of the sense if a man was gonna step out, he gonna step out regardless of I'm playing security guard or
Do
you
you do
better not do
you
this, not either way.
do you invite stepping out though? Like, do you encourage
No,
it?
no.
So if there's a woman with a fat ass that he's admiring on Instagram that y'all know, you saying he could double tap on that, and then y'all see her at the next party. That's the
He
same
ready to
thing to
double
you.
tap in person.
Yeah.
Y'all same town, from the same town, in your circle.
I think I would rely on him, or at least we've had conversations about this. Him carrying himself in a way where he has integrity, that he doesn't move in that way because we're together and it's a line of respect. Like, but
But now that's the interesting
acknowledging
thing. Oh,
but
this is the last
acknowledging
picture.
someone's shape or attractiveness doesn't bother me.
Okay.
He sees it, but he don't have to acknowledge it. He's double tapping because he
I
has
know one
eyes, so
thing.
he's gonna look.
He already double tapped 150 times. Now he get
He-
to see it live.
Every picture.
As long as he don't get mad when I'm staring at the damn built like a superhero across the room, nigga.
Nah, come on.
Then
Listen, here's the thing. I know if you like a picture on Instagram and you my friend, it'll say Bub B and 86 others like this picture. So now how does that reflect if Shantae, every time Shantae, let's say your boyfriend name is John, Bub, Hamp, and 89 others like this picture. John on every picture. You can't tell me that's the same thing as some porn star.
in terms of access, no, it's not the same thing. So if that's what you're trying to get at, sure.
Well, no, we're just breaking it down just in terms of
Yeah.
because what it is in real life. It does say John, Bub, and Hamp every time she posts her ass. You gonna notice that. She gonna notice that. You know, Alice, what were you saying?
No, I was saying, to what you said about the access piece, it's like you go into the same scenario, you go into the party. So the chick whose pictures that your dude is always liking, in her mind, she could be telling her homegirls, you stay liking my pictures. Every time I post something, this nigga is doing this. So it's maybe his intentions weren't one thing, but you don't know how that other individual is perceiving it. So that's why I say don't create room and opportunity for someone else to have a conversation or their mind to wander about what this situation could have been.
Yeah,
I do agree. I agree.
Shout out to Shani for pulling the word nigga out of Alex. I never heard her say that before. So that's pretty cool. Fellas, should we be liking BBL model pictures? Like, is that out of line?
Yeah, it's out of line. It's out of line.
What you think, B?
I like it all the time.
Adrian?
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Said.
I don't like that fake shit, so I don't like them anyway.
Well, let's say she got a wagon and she's some type of model or something.
I don't like the models, all that shit. I don't really get into all that shit, honestly. Straight up, that's just me. Like, I don't go on there like, let's just go with the back in the day, because I don't really know none of the current shit. Buffy the Body shit, I wouldn't be following her just liking her shit. You see what I'm saying? That's just not what I do.
You more of a,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody that I know, the people that I know, I'll go by. I'll like Hamp Joint. I'll like Nate. I'll like Alex. I'll like Shandy. I'll like Eddie. I'll just go down liking everybody's shit. That's why I said when it came to the whole significant other, I just like everybody's shit when I'm on there. It's just like. It's not, you know what I'm saying, nothing specific from me when it comes to that shit. But as far as like the porn stars, I don't really follow them, and they maybe their storylines are coming through and all that shit. I'm not going out my way just to like that shit. That's not my lane right there.
All right, you more in the hoodamateur.com. You like that real gritty film.
Exactly. You know what it is.
I like that.
I like that
too.
gutter shit. You know.
Bub, why you say no?
Nah, because you know, I'm like an open book. You know what I'm saying? I don't hide no shit from my wife. So I don't want her to be online and be like, yo, god damn, my husband like all these motherfucking broad. Oh, he got a type, and that type ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna never set that type of, preference, like nah, that's out, man. Now I follow a few, but I don't be double tapping, man. I look, like Shani said earlier, I got eyes, I look. My wife know I got eyes, I look. I ain't gonna be all that fucking double tapping and shit.
Yeah.
But then sometimes that shit get overwhelming too. It's like, god damn, woman, like when you gonna put some clothes on? I like to see women like in clothes sometimes too. Like, god damn.
Sweatpants and a t-shirt, baby. I'm good.
Like, word
Yeah.
up. Angela Simmons, put some goddamn clothes on.
Yeah, I think they not getting what they. Hold on, look, Bug got smoked.
Yo, hold on. Hey, she's slipping though. Not only her, but I gotta. Everybody in my circle know I got a thing for Rihanna, man. Like, I'll give Rihanna some taps now. That's my girl.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
Okay.
Mad as hell, she pregnant right now. Yeah.
Bruh.
I gotta ask this one before we get out of here. So we talking about etiquette. Should you be friends with remnants from the past, sex, exes, whatever that? Should y'all be friends on social media? What you think, eh? Yes, no.
I'm trying to think about it because I ain't friends with none of my exes, period, for real. Like, once I'm not with you no more, like, we not friends. Like, I'll speak to you, but they not my friends, period, anyway. So,
Said yes. What you think? Yes or no?
I mean, I'll go with no, but with me, I'm not heavy on the social media. So back then, I really didn't have it. I'm more newer to it, but I'm not going through my list to see who I'm friends with to go back and delete folks. So it's hard for me to say no or yes. I'm not looking for the shit. So if somebody's following me, I'm not going back and say, let me go.
I've been letting you slide today without answering questions, but
I'd answer the question and then I say I'm gonna expound on it. Come on now, don't do that. Let's
leave, man. You've been goddamn double dutching like a motherfucker.
I mean, like these topics, man. Right now they're a little. It's a tough. It can go both ways. You know what I mean? Any way you want to put it, it can go both ways. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I'm gonna change your middle name. You definitely got to put Big Alex Said next time.
Big Alex Said. Can't do that.
B,
I'm not trying to get beat up by nobody. With no smoke.
Nope. When it's over, it's over. I'll always be type. So When it's over, it's just over.
Yeah. So your girl, she can't be friends with her exes and all that either, right? Or no?
Well, no, she can't be friends either. No, you don't need to be friends with an ex. Shit, if it's over, y'all ain't together. Fuck, y'all need to be friends for shit. Let shit go. You friends with him, y'all. She still got some feelings for him.
Yeah. Eddie, what you think? Friends with exes or remnants from the past on social media? What the fuck? He didn't want to answer.
I think he's still on the phone.
Shanny, what you think?
I'm silently petty. I'll stop following you and mute all your posts, but you can go ahead and watch this show and glow up all day. You can watch this life progress without you. Like, but I'm not seeing any of your posts. And like, I'm not really engaging with you, but you a follower. You've gone from a significant other to a follower.
So you in a relationship, you keeping them as followers and all that?
I don't really notice them. They follow. I don't see none of their shit.
Oh,
You
I
a
see.
fan. You done moved to fan status.
Okay.
But if my significant other really had a problem with it and it's not someone I deal with clearly anymore, then I don't mind for the sake of the significant other, getting like unfriending them. But
Yeah.
if I'm not dealing with anybody, like, go ahead, watch from the seats, bruh. It only gets better from here.
Hey, Shannon, you single?
You muted yourself.
That's debatable.
See? They don't even be claiming niggas. You see what I'm saying? They don't even be claiming
That's a
dudes in
problem.
2022.
That's a
See?
problem.
You're free.
Women like that a problem.
It's damn funny.
So, Alex, what you think? Yes, no?
No.
I knew that already. This your shit, Alex.
Cut it out.
No games.
Nay?
I still have some that I'm friends with.
If you was in a relationship, though.
I'll admit I've still kept them. I'm gonna keep it real. I still kept them on. I mean, I don't follow you necessarily. You following me. If it becomes a problem, then yeah, then I'll delete. If it's really really a problem, yeah.
Anything my woman not comfortable with, I'm going to fix. That's just what it boils down to for me.
Yes, come on, Sid.
Hold on.
That's just what it boils down to with that situation and that subject.
Okay.
That situation and that
another
subject.
woman. Okay.
I got a question for Nato. I got a question for Nato.
Well, Bub, did you answer?
Oh, I said no. I'm going with no.
Okay.
Right. I got a question for Nato.
Go ahead.
So Nate, are you holding on because some of them could potentially have another shot?
Oh, absolutely no. I just don't have a reason. I'm like, all right. If you want to delete me, delete me. I don't really care. I like the numbers. I like to follow numbers. Kind of with Shanny on that.
Hey,
if you want to like, you can like. Okay. I don't have to like your stuff.
They not gonna delete you though, Nay. They ain't gonna delete you. Now, what if one
Sometimes
night
they do? Yeah, I've had one that
hold
delete
on
me.
though. What if one night they hit you up and be like, "Yo, what's good?"
Oh, then after that, now I'm gonna have to block you. Then I'm like, yeah, nah, because I feel like you being out of line. But
all of them, Nay. But Nay, you single. Nay, you single, girl.
No.
Yeah, she
No,
lying.
I won't say all. No, not
yeah,
all.
See. Boy, I'm telling you, some of us men, boy, you know we got the gift of gab. I'm telling you, that game hit you on the right night, girl. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we not.
After that, it's like, yeah, nah. I have to cut that off.
Better be
but
careful.
To your point,
now.
it shouldn't have to get to that point. But yeah.
Yeah. You guys gotta listen close, man. Cut off all the remnants and all that, because it's not working. Men do not like, if niggas is telling you they cool with it, they fucking lying. I need y'all to understand this. Niggas don't want to even know a nigga that you fuck or smash.
That is true.
Nah.
Like, niggas don't even want to hear, don't want to know about that shit. Niggas ain't shaking nobody's hand. And if they do, they was on some sucker shit and they gonna regret it. And they really feel emasculated. honestly. So don't believe that corny ass nigga who acting like he don't got no insecurities. Well, I don't give a fuck what they call it. Insecure, so be. I don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't matter to me. As long as I don't feel like how it made me feel, I'm cool. You can characterize it however you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that shit. Yeah, y'all niggas. These niggas bugging, boy.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
He can watch from the stand, Shan. I can dig
it. I'm not watching him, but you can remain a fan because I'm only gonna get better from here. So it's fine.
Why do women be saying that? It don't even be true.
It don't be true at all. It don't be true.
I'm a level up, and you gonna watch me do.
Well, no. It's not just that.
It don't be true at all.
It's not just that. Yes, I do look like shit. I just came from Pilates. But my point is, like, I have always done better after a relationship.
That's a lie.
I have
AW,
always.
why you be AW? Oh, girl, man. Yo, you driving my blood pressure up.
Who is that? Oh, I saw what you were.
Yeah, but she won't come up on here though. She won't jump out there.
Yo, that shit is funny, man. She like part of the show. But no, I think people think they doing better, man. But you know, there's PTSD from a lot of shit, good, bad, or indifferent. You know,
absolutely, man. Absolutely,
I agree with that as well.
Listen, man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I noticed Eddie ducked a lot of the questions.
Yeah, my bad, yo.
I ain't gonna tell nobody else. It's too late, Negro.
Nah, it's business, man.
But
My
I
fucking
do.
owe me money.
Well, speaking of that, plug this real quick, Eddie.
Yeah, I got a seafood brunch, man. If you're in the DMV area, holla at me this Sunday. Menu. We got lobster and shrimp. I'm doing fried salmon bites over with eggs, and I'm doing jerk shrimp over waffle. And obviously, we got the mimosas popping. So hit the link, copy, paste, holla at me. All orders got to be in advance, and then we're good to go, man. Come stuff your face. It's gonna be a nice little time.
When's the last time they could order? Like what day?
I would say midnight Saturday, the latest.
Okay.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all heard it, man. tinyurl.com has seafood with / seafood brunch. But definitely support. He could cook for sure. And what's your Instagram?
Instagram is at get this foodgasm. Get this foodgasm.
Now, how do the fellas order?
Oh, here you go, bro.
So if the fellas want to follow you, they say, Eddie, can I follow you? Well, you know, I don't know. Listen, man, like, share, subscribe, man. Tell a friend, man. Look, I don't really fuck with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Eddie, final thought.
Yeah, man. Respect your spouse, man. Stay off social media nonsense, man. And just don't be a whore on social media, you dig?
Word. Nay?
There is some type of decorum and proper social etiquette. It does exist.
Indeed. Your teeth white as shit. B?
Oh, it's my turn. Oh yeah. Be careful what you post on social media. It could get you fired. Yeah, especially if I'm the boss. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, get you some light. Yes, get you some light. Square.
Alex.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it cut me off. It cut me off
on social media, and I highly advise. Please don't ever try to make any extra chit chat via social media to my significant other.
A+.
One, Shan, I could bag Lori Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Google me, something gonna pop up. Two, when I get married again, all my boys, even though y'all already know this, none of y'all niggas is not her friend. Don't be liking her pictures. Don't be calling her. You don't need to talk to her pretty much for nothing. Definitely, if you're new to a certain field, there's nothing wrong with moving in a certain way so that you can take care of, your family, provide for them. Cool, nothing wrong with that. And other than that, man, y'all just continue to work on yourselves, become the best versions of yourself.
Or Shan?
Social media is okay as long as you're disciplined and use it correctly. Outside of that, find hobbies outside of the internet and get out and live life and stop living it through the internet anyway. And yeah, don't embarrass yourself or others.
Indeed. But
Yo, social media is a tool, so use it accordingly. Because the way Angela Simmons is using it right now, nah, that ain't the wave.
or yeah, I think Sad made a good point. I think it's important to protect each other. Even protect your significant other from themselves. So I think people react differently to a lot of different things, and if you know your partner, you need to know, when to hold them and when to fold them. I think, because motherfuckers is. I know shit. Adrian, never mind. I ain't gonna expound on it. But I seen that.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Nigga Adrian, man, he run through. Never mind. Yeah, man. Social media is cool, man, but just don't abuse it. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.
What's goody?